We're gonna grind this, cut it, beat it, keep on till we can get them fit. All right, YouTube, things have escalated. That's a pretty big hole in the floor. That brace, I can't even think what it's called right now. Then all we gotta do is make the floor, or make it way worse. Hello YouTube, welcome back to Small Block Saloon. I'm Driver. Today we're going to continue working on our Lamborghini drift car. Alright guys, we're going to get into it, but real quick, I need like 2 minutes of your time. Last week's video was crazy. It was a mini truck video. It was by far my biggest video ever. I realize some of you guys are new here coming off of that video. Welcome. If you hadn't subscribed, consider doing that. We're going to continue working on the Lamborghini today, but the mini truck will be back. That was definitely not a one and done video, especially after the response I got. And I want to say thank you. I want to say thank you to all the people that tuned in and watched that video. I mean, it's the largest video I've ever had by thousands. I mean, and it's still growing. I've never had a video like go viral or anything like that, and that one didn't either, but still, I mean, it's up 10K or so. So thank you guys. We're going to get into this build. The mini truck will be back. All right, YouTube. So I picked up some seats off of Facebook Marketplace. They're pretty nice. I don't know what brand they are. I'm sure it's some, lesser name brand. It's not a Recaro or Bride or any big time race seats, but they'll work for what we got, especially since we're just trying to figure out what we need. Full disclosure, I've tried to put them in the car. It's a no-go, and I'll show you why. Not sure how much it shows up on camera, but there's a big hump right here. And believe it or not, this area back in here is kind of bowed out. I'm probably going to have to cut all that out. If you watch Mike Lake's build, when he did his BMW, he just about had to cut the whole floor out. And I was hoping I wouldn't have to do that, but I might have to. So we're going to get the grinder in here, and we're going to whittle a little bit and try to measure and do what we can before we probably have to get really, really raw and just cut the whole damn floor out. Yeah, it's going to be fun. All right, guys, so I've done some preliminary measuring. I'm going to try to cut the floor about right here. I don't know if you see the line. And then just take a big maul hammer and literally beat this transmission tunnel over a little bit. There's nothing in there but drive shaft. I don't think. All the transmission stuff should be up that way, so there shouldn't be nothing there. Maybe some exhaust, but anyway, we're gonna grind this, cut it, beat it, keep on till we can get them fit, or make it way worse. All right, YouTube, things have escalated. Yeah. So the problem we're having is the seat won't drop down enough to clear this tube. And I knew it was going to be a problem, and I'm going to have to do, I guess, what Mike did, which is cut it here and lower the floor down, like at a wedge. Probably going to lower the back of the seat down 2 inches, maybe 3. I don't want to get it too low because you'll be dragging on the ground, literally. Your butt will be sitting on the ground. But at least 2 inches. And I'm going to have to figure out how to do that. In the meantime, retain that that brace. I can't even think of what it's called right now. Subframe connector. That's what it's called. Subframe connector. So I think what I'm going to do, it's dark outside now, and it's cold. I don't know if you can see my breath, but it's probably about like 40 degrees in here. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to look around my scrap. I'm going to see if I got something 3 inches that I can go across the bottom of the floor with. Weld it in. Something heavy duty. And then make another brace right up under the bottom of that subframe connector that's already there to that 3-inch brace. Weld it all up, and in theory, then I should be able to cut it out. Then all we got to do is make the floor. I knew these seats were going to be a nightmare. I've been putting it off, but we're at that point in the game. This is officially the part where it gets worse before hopefully it gets better. So I'll catch you back on when I got another update. All right, gang. It's the next day. I slept on it last night. I had a little while to think about it. And I think what I'm going to do is cut this subframe connector right here, pretty much flush where the back of the floor is. And I got this piece of, I already cut this off camera, but I got this piece of 1/4 inch angle. Basically what I'm going to do, on my plan, cut that subframe connector complete. Cut it in half, like cut it all the way in half. Use this to catch the top of the subframe and the bottom of the floor, right? Then come up to the front, cut the subframe up this way in a wedge, bend it down, reattach it to this 1/4 inch plate, weld it all up solid. Essentially lowering it down 1.5 inches, maybe 2 inches. And hopefully after that, see to fit in. If not, I don't know what we can do. We can't get but so low because the floor actually be dragging on the ground. I guess if that don't work, I'm just going to have to redo the roll cage. It's a ton of work either way. This is the way Mike Lake had to do it on his car. So I was kind of prepared to do this. So this is where we're going to start. We're going to cut it in half. If the car folds in, I'm blaming you guys. That's a pretty big hole in the floor. So yeah, that's a pretty big hole in the floor. Well, YouTube, it's in there. It ain't been easy, but it's in there. So now the only thing left to do is everything else. It's a big gaping hole under it. My camera died while ago. The battery died. It's cold. I might have to make the floor pan to go under it, but it will physically get in there now. So that's a good thing. And what's crazy is I was having problems with this bolster up here, and it's 6 inches down now. It's crazy. I mean, I lowered it 1.5 inches, 2 inches, and now I got 6 inches of room. So it's still gonna be tight over here on this far side where the transmission tunnel is. You probably can't see that, but yeah.
So I'm gonna get it back out and figure out if I'm gonna cut the other side. I'll probably go ahead and finish this side, then cut the other side. Just because I don't want to keep cutting structure integrity out of this car. I got to start putting it back in. But there's your update. All right, YouTube, so we got the floor pan bin up in there, and it's looking pretty good. Next thing, we'll weld it in. Once we get this part welded in the floor, we'll worry about that big gaping hole on the transmission tunnel. All right, YouTube, update time. So what I'm gonna do now is take this construction beam, cut it out, and make the side piece to fill the hole in. That hole. This piece on the bottom is tacked in pretty good. I just got to get that transmission tunnel over as far as I can. That bolster wants to sit over towards that way. Hopefully the passenger side, we don't have the steering wheel to worry about. We can slide it over a little bit. No, I have to cut the whole tunnel out on that side. But we're going to finish this side first, then we'll deal with that side. All right, YouTube. We got our piece cut out. A construction beam. And we want to go with something like that. I'm gonna run some self tappers in it, try to hold it where I need it until I can get some weld on it. All right, YouTube, update time. It ain't completely done. You can see it's a couple areas I still got to patch where the metal didn't quite line up, and it needs a few more tacks and seam seal, but it's good enough to test fit it. So let's throw that seat in there, see what it's gonna look like. All right, YouTube, so there it is. It's sitting in there. It's not mounted because I'm out of time. It's Sunday afternoon, and I gotta do what I gotta do to get these videos out and get them into edit so that I can upload them. So the mounts have to be a different day. I know it don't look like much, but that's about 6 hours of work, believe it or not. So, all right, YouTube, that's gonna do it for this one. I want to say thanks for all the new subscribers. If you're new here and you hadn't subscribed, please continue to watch, and maybe we'll earn that. And we upload weekly, so Mondays at 6 is what I'm doing now, p.m. Eastern time. So yeah, I'm tired. We'll catch you in the next one. Later. This is officially the part where it gets worse before hopefully it gets better.